the federal government, it freaking sucks, man. I'm saying that wholeheartedly. It freaking sucks. With all the problems that's going on in the United States right now as we speak, they still were, you got this administration who would still rather send money overseas because for humanitarian purposes, even though their own country is burning to the ground, people are starving, people are looking for a good line of work, people need gas, oil, they need good housing. They not doing any of that, but instead they sending money to Ukraine. They shipping money overseas for a war we are not even a part of. We just getting involved because someone on social media said, "Hey, if you don't get involved with this, you're a non-humanitarian. You hate human lives." Even though this whole debacle between Russia and Ukraine has nothing to do with us, but everything to do with NATO. It has everything to do with Russia trying to bring Ukraine back to the communist side. That's basically what this war is. Russia wants its land back. But you have some people on social media, mainly leftists, Democrats, even some Republicans that say, yeah, we need to be getting involved. Like we can't let Putin do this. We can't let them get this territory, get you take control of Ukraine. We can't let Russia do that. I mean, and again, you had some people on, from my side, it's like, why the hell would y'all get involved with this? This has nothing to do with us. But still, you try to point that out. Some people they would say, "Oh my God, man, you obviously hate Ukrainian lives. You obviously don't care about human lives. You obviously don't care about this war going on." Yeah, exactly. I don't care about the war going on because it has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with the United States. But you got some people and politicians saying like, "Yo, get involved. Go send out money. Go send out military aid for people in Ukraine." And you got the freaking Ukrainian president taking pictures while a war is going on. It just goes to show that people would just support anything as long as social media says it. They ain't give a damn about any of the Middle Eastern countries. They ain't give a damn about any of that. That was getting missiles dropped on them. But Ukraine, yeah, that's the big one. But yeah, Syria, they ain't care about that. Iraq, they ain't really care about that either. They said a lot of people say, hey, it was great, it was best to pull out. But the way Joe Biden did when he left all that military equipment was terrible. He left so much weaponry, so much armory to the Taliban. But guys, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about this little article right here from Statistica.com of total bilateral aid commitments to Ukraine between January 24th and August 3rd, 2022 by country and type in billions euros. So that's, guys, we stay sending money overseas and people in this country, the United States, are starving. They more worried about freaking foreign countries than they are their own people. They say, hey, if you vote for us, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. But then they always put Americans last because it's foreign countries first because that certain foreign country we had some deals with, so we gotta do whatever it takes to protect them. My son did a deal with Ukraine and. I also went over there and said, hey, if you don't fire this prosecutor, we'll hold some money from you guys. Yeah. So guys, let me guys show you the amount of money we in the United States from taxpayer expenses end up shipping off. From the United States, financial aid, $10.32 billion. Humanitarian aid, $9.21 billion. Military aid, 0.01 million, and then this other military aid. I don't know what that other military aid is. $25 million of military aid. Guys, we shipped off $44.54 billion. That money could have went to ending world hunger, like the the libtards say when freaking Elon Musk bought Twitter.
Oh, that he could have used that money for anything else. That money could have went to any world hunger. Some statistics say, or some economics say, like, with the amount of money that Elon Musk put for buying Twitter, he could have ended world hunger.
That's $4.54 billion. That's way more money than Elon Musk did to buy Twitter. And is world hunger ending? Or no? Or is it just going to more? Is it just going towards a war that we should not be a part of? The EU institutions, $12.32 billion in financial, and $1.42 billion in humanitarian aid, and $2.5 in military aid. Same thing with United Kingdom, Germany, Canada, Poland, Norway, France, Japan. All these countries who are sending money to freaking Ukraine because they think it's best to try to push Russia back. Even though some of us know that if Russia really wanted to, they would bomb Ukraine because they have the weapons of mass destruction to prove it. They have all that stuff. But instead of taking those measures, they rather just do things from the ground. I don't know if it's to preserve those military weapons for a future day. I don't know. I really don't care. But the fact is, we send in $44.54 billion of taxpayer money to freaking Ukraine for a war that we're not involved in. And again, these are the same people that say. That basically said, yo, we don't have the money to send you, we don't have $600 to send you a week, to send you a month. We know that you're struggling and all that stuff, but believe us, we're doing everything we can, everything we can, to aid Ukraine. We're not, you guys, we're trying to figure out with some of you guys. Yes, so look, from France, Japan, Netherlands, Italy, Sweden, Spain. Who did not spend, I'm guessing, over $1 million on these guys. And you want to know who's not on here? China. China is not on here because they know what the deal is with this whole Russian-Ukraine thing. They chose not to be a part of this. But you got some of these third world countries sending a little aid. And here goes the United States. Playing friendly, just loaning out money to anybody because we have a idiotic presidency, an idiotic administration in the White House right now, who's all for shipping off money to a war. These people are funding a war, and they say they are anti-war. Think about that. Okay. From January 24th to August 3rd, 2022, the United States provided around 44.5 billion euros in bilateral, financial, humanitarian, and military aid to Ukraine. The second highest value of commitments was recorded from the European Union, EU institutions such as the Commission and the EU Council, as approximately 16.2 billion euros. Guys, I said, a lot of us said this, man. We're shipping off money to a pointless war because that's what this is. This is a pointless war that the United States should not be getting involved in. But apparently, since you got some administration and you got some idiotic dumbass crackhead Twitter fingers talk about, we need to get involved in all this. We can't let Russia take this. We can't let Russia do this. And these people will send all this money, but then they won't actually do it. But then they when you ask them, will they go there themselves? They'll be like, yeah, we'll do that. But then when they got called out, say like, yo, the military is high right now. They're like, nah, military life ain't for me. I'll just leave this to the Ukrainians. This is their fight. Completely shipping off taxpayer money. And again, this is why a lot of us are calling for decentralization, because we want to be split up from the federal government, because we hate it when our taxpayer money is being shipped off overseas to countries that freaking hate us. You really think Ukraine cares about the United States? No. But the United States is supposed to care about everybody? No. This is what happens when we have a weak person in office. This is why we should be ending the IRS. This is why we should be ending the Federal Reserve, the Federal Bureau, because when you constantly attack the middle class for just being here, you're gonna have some people frustrated. 4.5 billion dollars, and they say, hey, we gonna need more money, so we gonna increase the taxes. Don't ask us any questions. We just gonna do it, and if you don't like it, then we just gonna tax you more. Guys, federal government is a joke. The Federal Reserve is a joke. Taxation is theft. These politicians say they care, but then they shipping your money overseas and making it more problems for us. And they say, yo, just deal with it. We'll think about it some other time. But guys, let me know what y'all think about in the comment section below. If you guys, like I was saying, like, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell. I will see y'all next one. Peace. Also, make sure you join me on my Discord. The links are in the description below. You guys want to have a conversation, want to talk. You guys want to promote your own videos. You want to talk about gaming, movies, and TV shows, or politics. Just hit that link in the description box below, and let's have a chat. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch. I'll be on my Twitch sometimes, just playing games, to be chilling. Some new games coming out this year that I want to play, especially when it comes to Resident Evil games, and just make sure you subscribe there, you follow me there, and let's have some fun. Also, make sure that you do like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because the YouTube algorithm is hurting everybody at this point, and they do not like seeing small guys like myself grow. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, because your man try to get paid here, people. It don't take nothing but a second.